Alafia, it's Ianifa Owini Adina Fa Omishango. And I saw a video and I was going to stitch it, but he said, you have to share the thing that you're proud of. So for a while now, this journal has been on my mind. I actually got that download and the idea maybe 3 4 months after my initiation to Ian, and I was divining for myself. And so for me personally, when I do divination, I have them all written down, every single one of them, including the ones I get from other people. Every Odu, every interpretation is written down. And there's a specific reason I do that. It's associated with something that's aligned to me, that I was received from my divination at initiation. But I got this idea, like it would be really dope if there was a journal out there that was designed like a tarot journal, but for Ifa Divination. And so I didn't act on it. And maybe a year or some change later, I saw somebody had done one, and I was just like, dang, I really should have done that. And recently I was reminded that ideas don't belong to us, they belong to the universe. And so, in that vein, the out idea is going to be sent to who it's supposed to go to, and then it needs to be acted on because each one of us is going to have a touch of our own ashe. So I went ahead and decided to act on it, and I really wanted it to be spiral bound to make it easier as opposed to just a general paperback. So today I asked Ifa a journal by, and this was before I changed got my name changed, but to Ianifa Dania Faomi Jungle. It says, God works in mysterious ways until you divine on it. So, got the little title page and all the little copyright things. And so it has a page in it for you to set your intentions. It talks about my intentions and then basically your intentions as well. So it's about 99 pages total. So you can talk about put down your question. I always put down my question whenever I do divination because it will show differently how the Odu comes up based on the question that you ask. So the spot for the date, what is the Odu you got? Was it an E-ray? And if it was an E-ray, what Odu was revealed? What is the opposite Odu? Because when it's not an E-ray, the opposite Odu can actually reveal the medicine. Then within the Odu, who were the owls and who were the clients? Are there any ebos mentioned? And what are the associated Orisha for that ebo? What is the message from Ifa that continues? And then you have another whole page that you can use. So who is this journal good for? So anyone who goes to get Ifa divination on a regular basis, this is a great place to keep track of your divination, whether you are just a devotee, but you prefer to get divination from an Ianifa or Babalawo. If you are the practicing owl and whether you're divining for others or divining for yourself, being able to kind of keep track of that, because understanding that the Itans in the Odu are experiences from those clients that received that Odu and how it manifested based on the situation at hand. By keeping track of that for yourself and or others, what you begin to be able to do is see how the Odu now reflects in a more present day perspective. So you may see things and like, oh, so this may have happened at that time first in this story, but in this time, this is the way that this looks. It's also a great way to just simply make you a better diviner. I also find that me being able to go back to previous Odu helps me in present day divination. An example would be I asked the question around when should I officially say I'm birthing my temple? And so I had a date in mind. And so I, did the divination and I recognized the Odu as one that I had gotten previously. And because I have a semi-eidetic memory, I remembered that it was in the very first divination that I ever received from my Ialode, from my godmother. So I hunted down the journal and found what she said in that divination, and reading it read as if she was answering the question that I was asking that day. So this is why I keep track of them. This is why I tell my godchildren to keep track of them. It's like there's a reason. even if it's not an exact, interpretation based on the question you asked, it can still give you some additional insight. You can see um, situations where this Odu pops up, where it's repeating. Okay, every time I have this situation, I tend to have these particular Odus, and thus you start to learn how Odu moves with you as an individual. So if you're interested, it is currently available at my site, niasdivinegarden.com/shop, or on the homepage. If you scroll straight down, there's a little shop widget right there on my homepage where you can access it. The orders are fulfilled by Lulu, but I do get a notification letting me know that your order has been shipped. So I will go ahead and mark your order as fulfilled on my end so that you know that it's on the way. And yes, there is actually a shirt with the quote, God works in mysterious ways until you divine on it. Those shirts are also available on my site as well. So go ahead, get your shirt, get you a matching journal, and if you need to, book your divination. Have a great day.